up guys, this is Dylan from Nifty Airsoft. Today I'm going to be doing a quick overview of the Elite Force / Umarex Walther PPQ, which is a VFC OEM, so it is a VFC gas blowback, and I know those get very bad rep in the airsoft world, but I think this one is one of their better gas blowbacks. So when you first get this thing, you'll get it in this really nice black case. I took off this informational sticker and just put a GoPro sticker on, just because I felt like it. So when you open it up, you'll get the pistol itself, an extended mag, and the standard mag. Don't mind those BBs in there, I just threw them in there. So, this is the PPQ. So to start from front to back, we're going to go over all the external features. It has a counterclockwise, a 14mm counterclockwise threaded barrel for suppressors and everything. It's got a full metal slide, and though at first I thought it was not metal because of the way it felt and looked, it is in fact metal. Got trademarks, Walther trademarks, PPQ, but you do have the annoying Elite Force warning label, which I have not been able to get off. So after that you have serrations on the front and back of the slide for however you want to cock the slide or rack the slide or whatever. You got standard 3-dot sights. So it's got ambidextrous slide release, got an ambidextrous mag release, but it's not actually ambidextrous. You have to actually open up the gun and switch it over to the other side if you have to. So it's somewhat ambidextrous. You've got trigger safety, so which means if you don't pull down this little tab right here, you can't pull the trigger down, but you can if you pull down the little safety thing. So there's no actual safety on the gun. Next, the frame it's either a high quality like ABS plastic or a polymer, but it feels really, really nice in the hand. It just feels like an extension of your arm. You also have a standard Picatinny rail to mount your flashlights, like right here. Fits on nice and sturdy. The gun is actually fairly lightweight. It feels a lot more front heavy, but when you put the magazine in, which does have quite a bit of weight, it definitely balances itself out, and most of the weight is right in the pistol grip, so it makes it a lot easier to handle. Now this thing is, for performance-wise, it's quite accurate. I adjusted the hop-up just a little, just a tad bit, just for .20 gram BBs, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. The gas efficiency was okay. I was getting around 1.5 to 2 mags per fill. I did have a problem with the extended mag actually leaking, but I did end up fixing that by tightening the base plate. That's about it for performance-wise. It's quite accurate. To disassemble this gun, it's actually got quite an easy disassembly. So I noticed that first you have to make sure that you lock back the, well actually not lock back the slide, but you want to rack the slide first. And then there's a tab right here and a tab right here. You want to pull both of those down, and then it should slide right off, which where you have access to your hop-up, which is a little wheel right here, and all the other fiddly bits like your hop-up and barrel and everything. And then you have access to the lower frame, which is where you have your hammer and trigger and all that stuff if you need to replace any parts or something like that. Just going to do a quick shooting test of this. It's a dry fire test, so I'm not going to be shooting any BBs. Magazine's empty. Chamber's empty. Alright. It should be good. This gun has a unique serial number, as do most of Elite Force's limited edition run guns. There were 750 of these made, and I got number 261, and the serial number will be right on the back of here, right under the slide. Out of 10, I would rate this an 8. I didn't forget to mention before that while shooting this, when I had actually had BBs in the magazine and I was fielding this, it did tend to lock back every now and then. It wasn't very consistent, but it's still a problem because I had to ride the release when I was shooting it, which wasn't a big deal, but it's still a con because I think the gun should be able to fire. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.